Hey everybody, the Reeswirl here, and welcome back to more of Planescape Torment. Okay, I don't quite remember what I did last time. I know I went through reading a bunch of sensory stones. Also, I'm not sure if recording this game's going to be a mistake. My voice is already kind of hurting. Also, my mouse seems to go off the game for some reason. Does that always happen? I guess so. Alright. Either way. No, so what is this called? Indescribable frustration. Okay, let's go, I guess. Ooh, alright, so you can see it now. The Crown of Hayfun, gleaming upon a marble pedestal. No more than 20 strides away it is. With it, you could wrest control of the armies of Athenopolis away from your treacherous brother and restore your father's kingdom. A fool your wretched brother was, you smile grimly at the thought to leave the king's only daughter alive, thinking she could do him no harm. A sound. The creak of leather sandals, the softest hiss. Over there by the third pillar. Or by that third pillar. She was close now, Polafi the Medusa, jealously guarding the crown her servants had stolen for her so long ago. Crouching behind a wide pillar, you wrap your hand tightly around your trusted thrice-blessed javelin. With your helm of swiftness and the 100-mirrored shield, even a beast such as Polafi would be no match for you. Any moment now, she would round the pillar and meet the sight of you. Even if she turned away from the shield, your javelin would surely find her throat. Suddenly, there is a gentle touch on your shoulder. You gasp, spinning around to face, of course, the Medusa. Accepting the inevitable, you only have time to lose a piercing cry of frustration before your lungs and every other part of you solidifies into cold grey stone. Yay! The experience seems to have stirred some long-forgotten, vaguely similar memories in your own mind. You feel as if you gained something from using the sensory stone. Hooray! I don't remember what other experiences I was... like what ones I'd read. If I only read the common ones, or if I only read the extravagance. Indescribable frustration... Okay, there you go. So I'm currently doing the extravagant, or exotic. Oh, extravagant, whatever. Alright, a vastly important secret. Perfect. Someone with the blue, I guess. Oh no, it's violet in colour. Okay, violet. Is that this one? Or is it this one? I'll try you both. Oh, that could also be violet. There's too many purple stones. Can't complain, I love me some purple. But at the same time, I'm just like, the fuck? Yeah. Oh, there we go. There's nothing there. Is that who I need to speak with? No. Oh wait, yeah it is. Lady Thorncombe. Here it is, a vastly important secret. Begin the sensation. 6 Imperial servants rush ahead of you, swinging the golden doors of the Dragon Palace wide. Long live the Empress, they cry in unison. 1,000 years, long live the Empress, 1,000 years. Beyond the threshold, dozens of loyal warlords, kings in their own right, drop to their knees, touching their heads to the floor in deference as you pass them en route to the Grand Imperial Throne. As you turn and face your minions, seating yourself upon the Imperial Throne, you allow a small satisfied smile to creep across your carefully painted lips. There is but one thought in the forefront of your mind. That the body of the young Empress, Wu Sun Sha, lies broken at the bottom of the Well of Solitude, and that you, Bai Hua, a horse merchant's daughter, are at last poised to shake the Empire and the corrupt Wu dynasty to its very foundation. That was a really quick one. Okay, right, we only have one more extravagant one to deal with. The extravagant lycanthropy. Blue-violet in colour. Isn't that this one? I think so. There we go. Suddenly aware that the hour has almost come, you leap from your bed and run flying from your cottage and into the surrounding woods. Stumbling in the dark, you come to a small moonlit clearing, the one you had found last week and decided to use tonight. You hastily strip off your clothes, sit in the long grass, and wait. You close your eyes, listening to the steady chirp of crickets, the throaty croaking of bullfrogs in the nearby creek, the rustle of the grass as the wind caresses it. What would someone think seeing this through your eyes, experiencing this moment, and what was next to come? Soon you would travel to the city, find a cleric to rid you of the curse, but for now, may as well make the best of things. You rub your hands together with anticipation, grinning like a bearded, fire-haired giant of a madman, sitting naked and alone in a forest clearing in the dead of night. A prickling sensation runs across your skin, and your senses sharpen dramatically. You breathe in through your nose, inhaling the scent of everything around you, the damp earth, the sweat on your cast-off clothes, the opossum clinging fearfully to the tree behind you. You open your eyes and look down at your forearms. The faint moonlight reveals the slightest quivering across their surface, but in moments the flesh begins to ripple impossibly, tufts of thick brown fur sprouting forth, with a grisly, crackling sound like popping joints and grinding bones. Your back and shoulders begin to hunch and broaden, uncomfortable, but not quite painful. Your muscles, your entire body mass doubles, triples in size, and continues to grow. Still fascinated by the transformation yourself, you watch as your fingers wither away to nothing, hands swelling into meaty paws from which beast fur and massive black claws. Ooh. I also realise that it doesn't... into meaty paws from which burst fur. Oh, from which burst fur and massive black claws. Okay, never mind. Jesus. The night seems to become brighter as your eyes transform, becoming accustomed to the darkness. A wide muzzle comes into view, and you touch your wet snuffling nose, delicately chuckling to yourself. Next time you think you'll have to stare into a mirror or pond as the curse takes effect. Watch your face warp and change, losing its familiar shape to become a bear's. Soon, it becomes difficult to concentrate upon anything but your most basic urges. Food would be good right now. Yes, food. Perhaps you'll get lucky and find a nice fat catfish in the creek. You rinse off your massive haunches with a huff and begin to amble through the trees on all fours, yet heading to the water's edge. Alright. Although, lycanthropy, I could have sworn that was like werewolves, but no, it seems we became a bear. So I guess that's something. Right, Lady Thorncombe. A word, if you will. This comely middle-aged woman is wandering about dreamily absent-minded, chewing on her thumbnail. Her eyes seem focused on nothing in particular. She is dressed in elegant yet dishevelled finery, and her hair is slightly tousled. Greetings. She takes her thumb from her mouth, smoothing back a strand of hair that had fallen in front of her eyes. Are you, by chance, Lady Thorncombe? Her eyes widen momentarily. She looks away from you. No, I am not, sir. I think you are, madam. I was told you are the major tutor that... Okay. Who are you, then, if I may ask? She smiles nervously. No one of consequence, I assure you. Might I have your name? Oh, I'm, Edana? I'm pretty sure if I can say my name, I can only ever say that I am... Adan. So it's basically the same. Alright, that's enough of this. You are actually Lady Thorncombe, Major Tutor of the Civic Festival. Am I correct? Lady Thorncombe puts on a solemn look, and if I was this woman, what of it? I had hoped to receive training in the magical arts. I shall dash your hopes to pieces then. I no longer wish to teach magic, but now go. Leave me in peace. But why not? As if it were any concern of yours, but it is. I seek to learn, and you can teach. I would know what I might do to convince you to train me. She sighs loudly, and resumes chewing on her thumbnail. I doubt there's much you can offer me which I cannot find on my own. The sensory stones provide me with all things that my considerable wealth cannot buy. The sensory stones? Yes. Each stone has recorded within it one experience or another. When I first came to these halls I spent little time with them. Only now do I realise what I had been missing. What had you been missing? She nods, smiling. Her eyes take on a glassy sheen, and she holds herself tightly. One could spend lifetimes here among the stones, experience after wondrous experience. Mere words cannot express their magnificence. I can only suggest you see for yourself, sir. You sound addicted. She snarls at you. Nonsense. I could stop any time I wished. I merely choose to bask in their wonder. Why waste time teaching dawdling, ungrateful magelings when I could remain here among these precious stones, living 100 new lives each day? I don't think the stones are there for that. Shouldn't you seek sensations of your own to share? What you think matters little to me. Farewell. Oh wow. What a bitch. It's kind of obvious that she's fairly addicted, which is a bit of a shame. I'm certain we can probably get her to snap out of it. I don't remember who I need to speak with. I like how they're all moving real slow. Hey, fun puns. How's it going? You're Splinter. Who? God, what was his name?
Alright.
Oh, now they start to run. Oh, beforehand they were just moving at a real slow pace. I really don't remember his name. Crap. That's Geist the Crooked. It was like something. Salabesh, maybe? Let's jumble murder sense. Eli Havelock. Crap. I really don't remember where Salabesh is. Oh god, I'm glad. Salabesh. Shit, where the bloody hell was he? Oh, I should have made a mental note of every place. Because I really don't like the fact that my mouse moves onto my second monitor. I really wish it wouldn't. Come on. Yeah, I'll just have to be more careful, I suppose. Salabesh. No, that's censored. Fuck. I'm trying to remember who the hell Salabesh was. That's Mertwin. Goddamn. I definitely remember somebody called Salabesh, I just do not remember where to find him. Oh well. I hope I don't get you in trouble. Oh, fuck's sake. Salabesh. Wait a minute, isn't Salabesh the guy that's outside? I really can't remember. It's why I like to play games more frequently than I have been. Whoops. Okay, there we go. He was the guy outside. Salabesh. You see Salabesh the Onyx? Yeah. Right, so what did you mean by the Future Mage Tutor of the Festival? Ah, there we go. It's a prestigious position to be an official tutor in one of the festival's training chambers. It's my intention to one day take the position of Mage's Tutor, but the title's currently in the possession of Lady Thorncombe. If only I could somehow prove that I'd be a superior tutor. You could always bring up the fact that she's addicted to sensory stones, as she doesn't seem to want to teach anyone. Not anymore. Salabesh's tight lips curl into a nasty smile. Is she now? And she no longer cares to teach. Excellent! He rubs his hands together eagerly. I'll request to be made the new Mage's Tutor shortly then. Well, there we go. Oops. Well, there's that. Right, so if I now go talk to... I didn't want to do that. Show me to the Sensorium, to the public one. Now if I go speak with Lady Thorncombe now and basically say that Salabesh is going to take your place, if you don't get your act together, maybe that would cause her to, not be so addicted. Ah, there we go. Lady Thorncombe squints at you as if trying to remember who you were. Suddenly she frowns pointedly. You! I hope you have not come here in an ill-fated attempt to drag me back to the training chamber, because I most certainly shall not go. I just wondered if you knew that Salabesh was happy to hear of your decision and is requesting to be made the new Mage's Tutor. Salabesh? That portly little loaf? The man couldn't magic his way out of a Milderwed sack. Now what is this decision you speak of? Why, your decision to remain in the Sensoriums and to no longer train less experienced mages. What? But if... but I... Oh Jesus. That's pretty bad, dude. Yes, Lady Thorncombe. She glares at you. Asinine. Wholly asinine. Should you see Salabesh again, tell him not to bother. I shall return to training, or to the training chambers, at once. Perhaps I'll see you there, Lady Thorncombe. Farewell. Hey hey! Oh, nice. We stopped her from being addicted. Very good. Although to be fair, even on 144p, I highly doubt this... Like, this game's not exactly graphically impressive. Most of the time you're just sat there looking at text anyway. So wait, if I speak with Salabesh now, does that do anything, or is that it? Okay, nothing happens, I guess. Well, what do you know? Okay, so I've not been to any of the dormitories, I don't think. And I believe they're over here. I wanted to, like, search around with the Sensoriums and stuff before I went to, the dormitories. Oh well. At the end of the day, it's mostly just me reading stuff. This game has very little voiced. I mean, it had a fair bit of... No, it doesn't really. When you get a new character introduction, that's usually when you get a voiced... like, character. Or some voiced lines, but aside from that, it's mostly just what the player reads. Oh, these are all locked. Oh, fantastic. They're absolutely all of them are locked, aren't they? Oh, never mind. Who's this? Unfulfilled desire. So... the woman before you is incredibly attractive. There's some intangible about her that makes you want to speak to her. As you step up to her, she glances at you coyly, then she gives you a knowing smile. Greetings. You want something, yes? She hisses the yes, drawing it out slowly, sensually between her teeth. I can help. You name your desire and I shall provide it. I love the Festall. The woman ignores more, her eyes locked with yours. She smiles, awaiting your response. What's this game about? You play as an immortal who is basically trying to figure out who he is. And as you progress through the game, you find out all the kinds of people you were from past iterations. There was one that brutally murdered a bunch of people. Most of the time, our past iterations have all been pretty evil people. The woman ignores more, her eyes locked with yours. She smiles, awaiting your response. Want weapons of power, Memories returned. Holy crap. I want you. She moistens her lips and smiles. You feel your chest lurch, as if someone had plunged their hand into you and was pulling at your insides. A simple request, and I have one for you, traveller. I ask you to explain to me the way in which you want me. Let me hear your craving. Then, I shall speak my price. You can. Show her. Oh man. Describe the way. As you speak, her smile fades. Okay. As she leans forward attentively, her eyes ravaging your features as you speak. Her presence compels you to speak more than you normally would, and after a few moments her eyes flutter closed as she gives a sharp intake of breath. Suddenly, your craving for her begins to wane. Your desire drains from you completely, leaving only a cold emptiness behind. She opens her eyes again, smiling. There is a certain satisfied look about her now. What is wrong, traveller? Do you no longer want me? No, I don't. What have you done? Oh, she seems perplexed. Whatever do you mean? Despite her innocent demeanour, you're certain something unnatural has occurred. She has somehow siphoned off your desire for her, stolen it away for some ghastly collection of wants, or perhaps to feed upon. And now it's gone. Forever. Come now, is there something else you want then? Tell me of it. I'd best not. Farewell. Oh. So she takes away someone's desire. Interesting. Ooh. I've had an idea. It's basic. I don't know if it'll work. It's worth a shot. No, there's the Drunken Mage who can't stop drinking because of the mug that's... I fucking know what was that? Jesus, it scared me. I don't know if it's part of the mug or something, but it's cursed. Something like that. It always has ice cold beer inside of it. And the guy can't stop drinking. I'm wondering if I talk to him, would he maybe stop being a drunkard? It's worth a shot. I mean, if it does work, then I don't really care about what it gives me. All I care about is XP. Speaking of which, what am I? I'm a mage. Oh, perfect. When I'm not fighting, I like to be a mage. Just because it's the easiest thing to level up. Where the bloody hell is he? Oh, here we go. He should be stood right at the end of the bar. But I think I might try and aim to get to level 12 as a mage first. Just because then I get a permanent... I think it's a +2 to my intelligence. Which would be quite nice. There he is. The Drunken Mage. So, this older man is staring into his stein of ale. Misery etched into his features. The battered pewter mug is an unusual one. Lightly engraved with strange runes and bearded faces, and covered with a coat of thin frost. He looks up as you approach him. Greetings, sir. He seems slightly tipsy. Something wrong? He sighs, belching into his hand, and nods as he takes another pull of ale. Aye, something's wrong, alright. I've gone and lost my apprenticeship. Well, hungover I was, and botched my mentor's last experiment, all for this damn drink. He sneers at the mug in his hand, but in seconds his expression softens and he takes another swig. Ruins everything it does, this damnable drinking of mine. Why don't you stop drinking then? There we go. So it does work. Perfect. It's probably one of the best written games. I don't know if I would have said to have ever come out, but it's a very impressive game, especially for 99. So he shrugs and sighs miserably. I simply cannot. I want to, but I cannot. I just need to drink. I try and stay away, but desire eventually overcomes me, and I cannot resist. Such a wreck I've become. He throws back the last of his ale and calls for more. There's someone you should speak to. Unfulfilled desire. You can find her in the Civic Fest Hall. Talk to her of your love for drink. You'll soon find you won't want it any longer.
Updated my journal.
There we go. His eyes brighten. Truly? I shall go. Speak to her now then. I thank you, sir. He pauses, looking down at his empty mug. Here, I would have you take this. I need it no longer. He hands you the rune-covered alestein. Nice. There we go.
Ah, the sweet smell of sensates and governors.
Oh dear. Well, I hope I don't get you too much in trouble. Right, so I now have the stein, which I think I could probably catch one of those icicle things inside of. Yeah, I should be able to.
Alright.
Right, so... touch one, grab one. Catch, there we go. Catch one in your frost ale mug. So several shards of black crystal or ice swirl within the freezing wind that this ornate pedestal gives forth. Each shard looks razor sharp. Touching or grabbing one could be perilous. A placard on the pedestal reads, Dark Birds of Ocanthus. Oh, Ocanthus. Oh. Yeah, fair enough. You dip the mug into the icy wind rising from the pedestal. You catch a small shard with a slight clang. Peering into the mug, you can see that the dark bird is a razor-sharp sliver of black ice. Only the mug's magical properties prevent the shard from melting away to nothing. Oh, that's why you need to catch it in something. That's the only thing you could catch it in. Because that manages to keep whatever's inside of it ice cold.
Done.
Right, either way, we need to go back into the fest hall. Right, so I finished the quest for Merriman, so I should be able to get Dolores' keys back. Yeah, no worries, dude. Nice for stopping by, and sorry for getting you in trouble with your boss. But have a good day. Merriman, where was he? Merriman! I don't remember where he is. I know he's on like the outskirts, I just never remember where. No, that's Jumble. There he is. Merriman squints up to you. Well, have you something that will wipe my mind of these accursed memories? I certainly hope you haven't returned without. You'll never get the keys to Dolores' heart that way. Here, take this mug. It holds a dark bird of Ocanthus, a sliver of ice from the river Styx. It should wipe your memories clean. Merriman takes the mug and removes a piece of paper from his pocket. He tilts the mug back and takes the ice into his mouth. It melts instantly, leaving him with a somewhat startled expression. Merriman?
Updated my journal.
Merriman looks at you confused, then at the paper in his hands. He reads aloud, Congratulations, Merriman, you've begun again. Thank the man in front of you and give him the keys in your pocket, or the key in your pocket. Speak to Splinter, the man at the door of this building, for more information. He looks to you again. Well, it would seem I owe you my thanks, good sir. Here, take this key. I better find this Splinter fellow and find out what's going on. Thanks, Merriman. Good luck. Wow, alright. That's interesting. Yeah, just the fact that we wiped his memory, or helped wipe his memory.
Done.
Did I check this door? I'm pretty sure they're all locked. Yeah, they are. Crap. Fest Hall room clerk. I've also not really been quick-saving. The attractive young woman smiles pleasantly. Greetings, sir. She closes her eyes and flips through a large ledger, stopping at what seems to be a random page and opening her eyes once more. Ah, here's your room key. She hands you a small key. The easternmost chamber has been waiting quite some time for your return. Would you like to rest now, sir? Yeah, that'd be nice. Oh, we actually do rest. Alright, whatever. So, I can now go into this one? I have the key, apparently. Aha! So these are my chambers. Ho ho! Wow, I was, high roller, it would seem. You can see a small enclosed patio through these glass doors. If the doors are locked, could I just pick it? Not stealth mode. God. Oh, there we go. That worked. Nice.
Done.
Oh! Scroll of Fire and Ice. Dodecahedron. This heavy dodecahedron, about the size of both your fists, balled together. seems inexplicably familiar to you. Its texture is cold and smooth, but whether it's metal or stone you cannot tell. A certain almost intangible tension runs over the object, as if it were ready to spring into the air at any moment. And we also got a scroll of fire and ice. Whoa! It's a level 5 fucking spell? Jesus. The spell summons 2 crystal spheres, one red, one blue, that strike a specific target. Upon impact, the red sphere explodes into a fireball. Oh. Wait, is that 30 inch? Or 30 feet? A 30-foot radius, it inflicts 3 to 18 points of damage, of fire damage, upon all within range, while the blue sphere explodes in the same area of effect, causing to all within Really? A successful saving throw reverses the spell halves the damage. That's really good. Holy crap. In which case, I think I will learn it. What is in my spellbook? I must just have a bunch of friends spells, and I don't know why. Remove that. What else could I learn? I do like Magic Missile. Seeking Flames I'm not a fan of because it doesn't do much. Missile of Patience? Yeah, that's one that's really slow. Chromatic Orb? Wait, what's this? A large magical orb of colour which can be hurled at a target using the caster's normal attack roll plus 3, depending on the caster's level. I'm currently level 10, so it's paralysis. That sucks. 4 to 40! Fuck! So if I use this orb, it'd paralyse an enemy? I do like how it says damage. Paralysis. Doesn't do any damage then. Huh. But the special power is petrification. So what does this one do? 2 to 5 points of damage. 1 extra. So I do 5 missiles for 2 to 5 damage each. Yeah, sure. I might just try with that. Scripture of Steel, Vilkar's Eye, Submerge of the Will, Shield, yeah. Wait, really? Oh, is it because my intelligence isn't very high? Oh yeah, it definitely is. Okay. To be fair... Ah, fuck. I've had an idea. If I give these to Dokkan... Well, because he can use them regardless, because he's a fighter. Yeah, there we go. So now his might's going to be super high. So now if I do this... my intelligence is going to be really high. In which case... Oh, I thought I'd be able to memorize stuff. Or more stuff. Now it kind of sucks. Just the fact that I can't. 2 level 4s, 2 level 5s. No, I don't really care about the duplication. That seems way better. I need level 4 spells. I don't have any. I still can't believe that I can't learn any more here. Thought I would have been able to. Because what's my intelligence? 19! Not bad. So we have Dodecahedron, Dolores Keys, right, so we got those. Punch Daggers, yeah, I can't use these because I'm not a fighter. Shit. Which is the one of greater? Oh, it's Revelation, there it is. So... there, he can have that, which increases his Revelation too. There. Boom! Okay, I'm just trying to think what I was doing. We got a Dodecahedron, which I'm assuming I can use. Don't really want to at the moment. So we got the Festival Room Key. Huh, okay. So what else is there to do? Is there actually more stuff? Oh god, I didn't even realise. There's so many cupboards. Oh, you know, just containers. Oh, wow. Pacify, Shield, Friends, Blindness. Oh, bollocks. Did not want to do that. Right, so what ones could I learn? Blindness. Pacify. I don't think she can learn it. No, didn't think so. Oh, he knows these as well. Shoot. Scroll of Friends, he probably knows as well. Although for Dokkan to have it, it's kind of pointless. Bone charm. Fucking hell. Mort,
Good as done.
you can pick up all this. Why can't... Ugh.
All right.
God, are you serious?
Yeah, good as done.
There we go. Very nice. I don't think he can learn friends either. Oh, he already does know it. Well, fuck. Huh. I need to find somebody I can sell stuff to then. It might be a better idea to finish off here though. First. So is this one that's going to be locked and needs a key as well, or is it just one that's just going to be locked? Oh, it's not locked. What? I thought it was. Okay.